Well, of course, I mean, you know, when you smoke a cigar,
with AshHoles,
it'd be cool. You know, you put the cigar in, and then you
start the fucking video.
Here it is. Here we go. Here we are. I've been warning people about this for so goddamn long, and people kind of didn't take it seriously, and I understand why, because it did seem kind of outlandish, but it's finally happened, folks. The first step towards the demise of cigar smoking culture in America has begun. Let me explain. The House Energy and Commerce Committee, has just passed a bill called H.R. 2339. This is a bill that will pretty much stop all sales of tobacco via catalogs, meaning the magazines that you get in the mail, or online sales as well. So this bill is actually known as the Reversing Youth Tobacco Epidemic Act, okay? And it was created to pretty much target vaping and cigarette smoking as far as it relates to children. What's this bill gonna do? Well, for starters, it would raise the national cigar smoking age to 21, which, I'm not gonna lie, I can't say that I'm completely against that. I think it's not the worst idea that ever came out. But what I am truly against is the second part, which means that you will only be able to buy cigars face to face at a retailer. There are winners in this whole thing, right? There are some mom and pop shops that will obviously win out. Will actually be doing probably double or triple the businesses. Cigar lounges will be as popular as ever, and a lot of these things will actually still remain open. So we will still be able to enjoy this wonderful hobby that we have. Here's the issue. So we have places like Cigars International, we have things like, you know, Famous Smokes, Corona Cigar Company. All these guys that have a really big online store will now pretty much be out of business, and I think that's absolutely crazy. So that's pretty much a quick rundown of what the bill is supposed to do. It's not absolutely pushed through yet. What's going to end up happening is it's also going to have to go through another subcommittee, and after that it's going to go to the actual Senate floor, where it is expected to pass next week. So even though it is not 100% in effect yet, we should see that coming very soon. Now, what will happen is that this will pretty much turn cigars into the same class as cigarettes, and that's going to have many ramifications. Let's discuss first cigarette tobacco, okay? So you cannot buy cigarettes online. Okay, so if I want to order, let's say, cigarettes from a state like Virginia, where the tax is dramatically lower than it is here in New York, I won't be able to do that. Number two, you are not going to be able to get cigarettes overseas as well. So if you're going to want to ship from another country, you won't be able to do that. You know, let's say Cigar International, you're going to want to buy some of your favorite Romeo and Julietas. They're normally like $6 a piece. Now you're going to have to go to your local cigar shop, where they're going to cost about $10 a piece. So not only are these domestic tobacco sales going to be affected, but most likely you're also going to see a huge reduction in sales as far as international cigars. So like, let's say you want to buy some Cubans, that'll probably also be affected, even though it's not being sold domestically. The reason why is they're pretty much going to create a blanket rule where any cigars that are going to be sent via the mail will be stopped, will be searched, and the people that are sending it will be prosecuted. Because I don't know if you're aware, but shipping cigarette tobacco across state lines in the mail is punishable with huge fines. So pretty much everyone is getting screwed over. It's just not going to be worth it when, you know, 90% of the stock is going to be stopped coming into the US. This is also going to probably increase the price locally. You know, just earlier this year, we also saw another bill that was passed, Bill 2517, being passed earlier this year around September, and this bill alone was going to increase the tax of the cigars as well, okay? And funny enough, it's under the same guise, so they're passing it under a guise to put a tax on vaping products, and also again created a blanket effect where the taxes were also increased on cigar tobacco as well. So what we're seeing is this kind of snowball effect where I predict in the future, sometime soon, maybe in a couple of years or so, we should be seeing cigars that are almost like the same price as they are in Canada, which is like, you know, I don't know, $45 for Monte Cristo #2. I'm pretty excited. because I'm stocked right now. If you guys saw the video that I posted where I shined the light on all my boxes of Cubans, those are all full. So I'm stocked. I'm just gonna sit on those for a couple of years, you know, let the price appreciate. Maybe I'll sell them, maybe I'll just smoke them, but this is a good time to stock up, guys. The laws, we saw at least 3 bills just this year alone against cigars, and I find that it's still gonna get worse. Okay, so that was just a little roundup of what's going on as far as the cigar world goes. It's a load of bullshit, and I'm very sorry it's happening, but like I said, it's not going to get any easier, guys. So, you know, enjoy.
I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.